Hey, welcome back, knife nerds and everyday care people. It's your boy, the Big Canucker here, and we've got the Friday morning wrap. Um, I do apologize. I did not have a lot of videos this week. Wednesday here, I was coming back from Calgary, had a doctor's appointment, and it's kind of a mixed blessing. I mean, the doctor says let's get out of the cast and kind of work your way into the foot or into walking with just a really good solid shoe. And I tried it for a couple of days, and it is incredibly painful and so disheartening. I mean, I worked for about an hour and a half or 2 hours around the house here just cleaning up my office. I mean, my office was an absolute disaster. And we have a bed in here, as you can see behind me. And I had a nice big shelf along the wall, and I had a whole bunch of my tools and stuff all over the thing. And it was just, this had turned into a real cluster F. And it was time to clean it up. So I have a shed out back and some cabinets downstairs. So I up and down the stairs a little bit for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I could not walk. I got to the point where my foot was so swelled up and hurting, I had to go and lay down for about 4 hours, put it up. Had a disheartening moment the next day, tried it some more to finish it off, and about an hour and a half, and the same thing happened. And just so, we'll see where we go from there. The doctor seems to think that the bones are healed really nice, but nah, whatever. Driving me crazy. All right, so let's talk about a few things here. Now, usually with my Friday wrap up, I kind of share a joke at the end, and the last couple of jokes that I've shared, I don't know if you guys are watched till the end, so go back and watch those because there's some pretty damn funny jokes. I like the dad jokes, and I just lots of times I'll hear a joke and I'll keep it in my mind, especially for today. But today I was drawing a blank, so I looked online and I was trying to find a good joke, and I did find a really good one, and it's so damn clever. When does a dad joke turn into a dad joke? When he becomes a parent. I love jokes that have a little clever wordplay, and that one is it. When does a dad joke become a dad joke? When it becomes a parent. That's awesome. All right. Okay, so a couple of questions here. Let's go over. I have been EDCing lately. Of course, the kids got me the Advocate. I love this knife. Absolutely love it. Gonna polish it up a little bit more, but you can see she's damn shiny. I have this just totally in my pocket, glued to my hip. I love this knife. But yesterday I decided to pull out the Bombshell. All right, brand new knife. Cut a bunch of cardboard with it, and I still got a question. I am still wondering, should I put a sharpening choil in here or not? I don't want this knife to end up being badly recurved and looking awful. And it does have kind of a recurve to it already. But it's not something I don't think I'm ever going to sell. It's a real something that's near and dear to my heart. So I think I will put a choil in here. But you know what? Let's hear from you guys. Leave some your what you think down in the description here or in the comments. Should I choil this or should I not choil this? I do a pretty good job with them, and they look pretty professional. So I'm not too super worried about screwing up the blade or anything like that. And EDCing today, sway back, just got home and decided I want to put this in my pocket. I did a bunch of cardboard cutting yesterday with the Bombshell, and it's so damn sharp, and it goes through the cardboard like so nice. But I noticed a couple of thick parts. It kind of got hung up a little bit because it is a high hollow grind, and it does have, I think, almost 4 millimeter wide blade, so it can bind a little bit. But this sucker here, another high hollow blade, but really thin blade stock. This here is, I still think this is pretty close to my my best cutting knife right here. So that's going to go in the pocket today. All right. So another thing here, let's go over. I guess a year ago, I started a Facebook group called Canadian Knife Owners and Collectors. It's on Facebook. Have a look for it. Any of my subscribers out there, please join. We only got about 12 members. I'm not a super social media guy, so I mean, if anybody out there wants to help me admin this, send me an email. Like, let's join up on this and let's just get this thing going, because I'm part of Spyderco Collectors Group or Spyderco Online. Kevin Cleary is another Facebook group I'm a member of, and there's a few other knife ones out there. But I'd like to get this one going a little bit. I don't see a lot for Canadian knife owners here in Canada, And hey, if you're from the States, by all means, if you want to find out what happened, what goes above, I think the 50 whatever parallel, I should know that, but the 48th parallel, just join the group. I'd love to hear from you. Knife owners and knife collectors are one of the nicest people that are out there, bar none. I've had great conversations. I've met some great people right across the entire world since starting this channel, and I appreciate it. So if you guys want to come and join, it's called Canadian Knife Owners and Collectors. It's a public group with 12 members. All right. Okay, so now, coming up next week, I'm going to be starting a brand new series. Now, when I started this, I think 8 or 9 years ago, when I got my first pocket knife, working with Worth Canada, the company that I work for, I had to break down so much cardboard, and I decided to get a pocket knife. I ended up getting a Kershaw, I forget what it was now, Kershaw Blur 2, I think is what it was called. Didn't know, I still don't remember what blade steel it had to it. It was just a little stainless steel blade, stainless steel handle with some almost like skateboard grip tape on it, and I thought that thing was the absolutely sharpest piece of metal in the entire world, especially after I was done hacking at it with my Lansky system. And I knew absolutely nothing about knives, knew nothing about sharpening knives, knew nothing about the quality of knives, knew nothing about what knives would work best for me, the job I'm doing. But over time, just from learning and stuff like that, watching lots of YouTube videos, reading online, and I think what I'm going to do here coming up next week is I'm going to pass along a lot of that, a lot of the info, especially if you're a beginner. I want to kind of go through a series of YouTube videos, just breaking down what you want to look for as a collector. I guess maybe not even that. I guess let's just start off with probably like a knife glossary, like a knife index. I want to start at the blade and work my way all the way back. So I don't know how many this is going to end up being. In my mind, I envisioned it being like a 10-part series, but we'll just start with the blade, and I want to go through, blade shapes, the actual names of everything on the blade, like what's a sharpening choil, what's a ricasso, what's a thumb stud, what's a secondary blade, what's a back bevel, just a lot of the stuff that you don't know that you got to research. I'm going to try to impart that to you guys over some time, so that's something to kind of look forward to. Hope you guys tune in, and pass that along too as well. Now, I appreciate what you guys have been doing here as far as helping me spread my voice. Thank you so much. In these times that are happening out there, I think we all need a little bit of outlet, even if it's connecting through something as simple as a shared love of cutlery. I've met some wonderful people, and I got to say thank you guys so much. Patrick from Maryland, I still not have received your package yet, but I do believe the U.S. Postal Service is being slowed for some reason, and I was expecting to get that already, so that's something to look forward to coming up. I'm going to be having a review of a couple of Flixblade knives. So, all right. Thank you so much, everybody, for your continued patronage and your continued support. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Please stay safe out there, especially what's going on now. Listen to the experts out there. I want you guys to keep your stick on the ice. I can't even talk about hockey. My Leafs are gone, and they didn't even make it to the playoffs. Columbus, you bastards. You bastards. I was shaking my fist at the TV. Couldn't watch the last overtime. Man, oh man. You know what? That's the thing with my Toronto Maple Leafs. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but I'm a huge Leafs fan, and I didn't want to get to this because, damn it, I feel like crying. But to come back with 4 minutes left, to score 3, win in overtime, I thought, oh my goodness. And then to let me down in the 5th game, to lose to those bastards, especially John Tortorella, that crabby bastard. Wish I could kill a goat and turn back time, and I don't even know. I'm a hockey fan, I'm a Leafs fan, and that's a bad combination. All right, keep your stick on the ice, the shiny side up. Please stay safe. This is the Big Canucker saying adios.